Jordan Cox, mate, interesting afternoon for you on the Saturday. A race win, only been racing since May, and you've already clocked up a race win. Tell us a little bit about the race.
Yeah, look, it was a pretty intense race, to be honest. We had all sorts of conditions. There was oil down the straight, it was wet everywhere. It's, you know, first time I've been here, it was a bit daunting, to be honest. But look, I just drove, but he came away with the win, to be honest. It was amazing to race with someone like Ray Hislop and all those other fast guys, past champions, lap record holders. I couldn't, words can't really describe it, to be honest. So yeah, it was just a great race.
Fantastic. Wet was certainly an evener up because you don't normally run up the front. No,
that's right. Look, especially with the overs. I mean, I've got a little 600 horsepower, big 600 horsepower car versus a little 100 horsepower thing. The only way to get it up the front is to add water. Yeah, look, it's punched well above its weight for against the overs. You know, it's in the unders category. It's just inside the top 10 in New South Wales. And in the wet, it goes a lot like car, nimble. You know, that's where its strength is. So yeah, look, the wet weather just played into my hands, really.
Fantastic. Good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Scotty Wilson, mate, interesting weekend for you. Tell us a little bit about race one to start with.
Look, race one was going okay. You know, it was nice and wet, and we sort of had the advantage with the V6 in the car. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun out there. We certainly gave those big V8s a bit of a shake-up, which was good.
Well, it was pretty wet, but drier day today.
Dry day today, different story. They had a lot more pace than me, but unfortunately we've done a seal, it looks like, on the front of the engine, so we'll try and get that ready for the last race today.
Okay, you reckon you'll get out there?
Oh, look, there's a good chance. We'll take a bit of the engine apart and see what's there, and hopefully we can fix that.
Now, you've had a few engine issues this year.
Yes. Blew an engine at Winton, put a piston through the side of the block, so it wasn't good, but we've got the spare engine in now, which is not too good. We're down on oil pressure, so we're very lucky to be here, so just enjoying the weekend, having a ball.
But she's an old tired old girl, isn't she?
She's an old engine, yeah. She's done a lot of miles this one, so this one's just basically getting us through this weekend, and we'll put the V8 in for next year.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Good on you, Pete, thanks.
Jason Wilson, race two, very interesting for you. Tell us a little bit about what happened.
Well, we come off on the first lap, I suppose, where the car came in too hot, and then decided to come back from the rear of the field and clipping pretty fast each car off as it was coming down. I think we got up to around about 6 or 7 cars, and then come in on turn 1 at Phillip Island, and then basically there's a car already on the right hand side, and he obviously didn't see me on the left hand side of him, and I was already on the ripple strip as such. Unfortunately, he came out a little bit too far, pushed me off, straight into the tyres, and wrote the car off.
Certainly quite a bit of damage to the front and rear of it.
Well, I hit the tyres head on, and then flipped the car around, and then bounced probably about 10 metres away from the impact of the tyres. And the car's brand new motor, brand new setup. So yeah, it's gone. It's toast. So we'll have to build another one, I suppose. Unfortunately, I'm to blame, I suppose, because I come in too fast. But also the guy didn't see me coming. So.
Leanne Tander, enjoying the weekend back in improved production?
Yeah, it's great to be back. It's been a year since I raced last, so I'm a little bit rusty, but it's good just to get out there, blow the cobwebs out. We've had a bit of rain, which has been a shame, but it's still been a good weekend.
Nice little ding in the left-hand passenger door after race 2.
Yeah, well apparently race 2 doesn't count now. That race has been scrapped because we didn't do enough laps apparently, so apparently that didn't happen, so we don't have to talk about it.
Okay. How's young Scarlett?
Yeah, Scarlett's going really well. She's a good baby. She sleeps and does what babies are supposed to do, I guess.
Fantastic. Leanne, enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Kane, how's the weekend travelling so far, mate?
Not too bad, Pete. We've ran second in that first race this morning. Yesterday was pretty ordinary with the rain. It was just dangerous out there in first race yesterday afternoon, but it's dried up today, so yeah, we're getting there. Ran second to race, so you lowered the lap record by a fair bit, so anyway, that's good. Something for us to chase now.
So, not going to have a crack for race 3, or?
Oh shit, yeah. No, we'll be having a crack, so yeah, made a few changes to the car and it should be a bit better for the final.
No, fantastic. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, mate.
Thanks, Pete.
tell us how your weekend was, Rob.
Yesterday was horrible. It was probably the worst day's racing I've ever had. Today was sensational. Great fun.
Just missed out on a top 10 finish, I hear.
Yeah.
Coxie just pipped you.
Well, we haven't seen the results yet, have we? And I reckon my Dorian's further in front of it than his.
No, well done, mate. At least you enjoyed the weekend. Spitters, tell us how your weekend's been, mate.
Oh, the weekend's been good. Apart from yesterday with a bit of rain, I think everybody was upset with that. But today started off with a good dry race. I started 25th on the grid and finished 18th. I mean, having said that, there's quite a few fast cars in amongst all that. And that race, the car felt good and went pretty well. Basically,
certainly a lot better weather for race 3.
A lot better weather for this type of car because it's not a wet car in my mind. It needs a lot of work to sort that side of it out.
So back next year?
So back next year, and we'll give it another crack.
Fantastic. Well, great to see you enjoyed the weekend. Coxie, tell us about the weekend. Top 10 finish, I hear.
Yeah, we had a really good weekend. Friday we turned up and had no idea what was going on, and made a few changes, and the back of the car is now starting to go in the right direction, and we had a really horrible qualifying in the wet. Wasn't really that well, but
I don't think you were the only one though.
No, it looked like it, and then this morning we got up and put some different springs in it, and transformed the car, and it was really good to drive today, and had a fantastic car. We could go and do another 10 laps. We had a really good run, and great weekend. Weather yesterday was ordinary, but today absolutely beautiful. This is what racing's about. Come down, all the family, all the friends, having a great time. Can't wait again for next season to start already, and we haven't even finished this one yet.
Fantastic. Well done, Dave.
No worries. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Revheads, and thanks, Yokohama. New Line Homes are great sponsors of the club, and my own personal sponsors, Bulls Building Consultants, Graham McPherson, Stephen Lemons, fantastic guys. Thanks for all your help, and thanks to Revheads for making improved production videos. Fantastic. Well done.
About the Verica takeover.
I don't know.
Congratulations, boys. First and third for the weekend.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. You go.
Tell us how your weekend was.
I surprised myself a bit actually. I lowered my PB by about 2.5 seconds, which I was wrapped with. Didn't expect it. It's just good to get back here. Been 2 years out of the seat at the island, so it's good to be back half competitive.
Well done. Tell us about your weekend.
Yeah, we had a great weekend, Pete. Car was consistent once again, had pace in it. The weather was ordinary on Saturday, but that's that. And we come out on top today, so had a great race in the final. Great race.
And you were saying before, it's certainly an improvement from last week at the Nationals.
Yeah, we had a minor mechanical issue that stopped us from starting, and it was gut-wrenching, so this makes up for it, yeah.
Fantastic, boys. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
You little...